The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network. This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Now 5-5. Top of the key, three-pointers up, it's in! It's a 10-1 Carson-Newman scoring run.
We're getting you set for game day with the countdown to tip-off, powered by the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
For the second time in 4 years, some hardware coming back to Mossy Creek.
Now, here's the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Holt Fieldhouse as we get set for tip-off in what should be a dandy of a duel here today. It's Carson-Newman getting ready to host the Anderson Trojans for this contest. Carson-Newman 5-2, 3-1 in league play. Anderson has won 5 in a row after dropping its first 2 contests of the year. They're one of the 3 remaining unbeatens in conference action this season. This is the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. AEC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative service you can trust, value you can depend on, powering Mossy Creek. We're AEC member-owned and service-driven. These 2 teams have combined to win 6 of the last 7 regular season championships. Nearly 230 wins between the 2 programs over the last 5 years. These 2 clubs typically right there in the mix at the end of the season, but Carson-Newman pretty much has to get this one on its home floor to ensure that they can stay in that argument against a red-hot Anderson crew. When we come back, Mike Mincy and I break this one down. What's going to be the key to knocking off one of the best rebounding teams in the country? We'll answer that question and more when we come back on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Our pregame conversation with head coach Mike Mincy heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Time to check in with the Lady Eagles head coach. Here's Mike Mincy alongside the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
Carson-Newman's getting ready to host Anderson here at Holt Fieldhouse. Michael Watrang speaking with Coach Mike Mincy on the AAC Countdown to tip-off here on the Eagle Sports Network. Carson-Newman and Anderson have combined to win 6 of the last 7 regular season titles, and the Trojans are at 5-0 in league play right there at the top. And, Coach, when you look at how the season has played out so far, you give up a game at home to Wingate last week. They're 5-0. Now you get an Anderson team here at home. They're 5-0. How important is a game like this right now? You don't want to make too much of it, but if you fall a couple games behind, you start to find yourself a little bit further behind on the conference table than you expected at this point.
I think it's most importantly about a home game. And granted, they've won 5 in a row. They're playing well, just like Wingate is playing well. So the one thing is it's not a bad loss if you look down the road, but in terms of conference standings, obviously all losses are bad when you're trying to position yourself to either win the league or be in the top 4. But because it's a home game, we've already given up one. There's a lot of importance on Saturday.
When you look at this Anderson side, they're a great rebounding team. For all intents and purposes, the number 1 rebounding team in the country because Miles hasn't played a ton of games. They're number 1. Anderson's number 2 at 50 per night. They're the best offensive rebounding team in the conference. You're the second worst defensive rebounding team in the league. What's going to be the key to ensuring that you stay tight or even out-rebound this crew?
Well, if you go back to even our Lenore-Ryan game, I felt like we had position a lot of times, and somehow or another, LR, whether they out-physicaled or out-toughed, whatever, they were able to get some rebounds. And even though we out-rebounded them, we got to be able to come away with some of those boards. And, of course, Anderson's very tall. They got a lot of size and a lot of length, and that's always been one of their things they want to hang their hat on, is being a really good rebounding team. On both sides of the floor, especially on the defensive end, not giving people a lot of offensive rebounds, second chance points. So with a little bit smaller lineup, you got to get them on your back, and you got to be very tough and react quicker to go and get defensive rebounds.
Speaking with Carson-Newman coach Mike Mincy, getting set for tip-off, Carson-Newman and Anderson coming up here. I don't want to take anything away from what Anderson has accomplished, but they have won 5 straight against teams in the league right now that sit at 5-17. Going back to the Clayton State loss where the Lakers blasted them, 29 turnovers for Anderson. How much do you look at that game as perhaps an opportunity to try to see that as perhaps a way to get some quick points against this group?
Well, I think the key ingredient to the Clayton State game was that their transfer point guard, McNeil, did not play in that game. I think she got hurt in the game before. Michelle did not play in that game, and so they weren't really playing at full strength. Granted, they were still bigger than Clayton State, but when you take away your starting point guard, that's going to aid a little bit in your turnover problems. But, once that first weekend got over with, they came back into conference play. They've obviously won 5 in a row. They've gotten their players back, especially their point guard. And now they've, gone back to taking control and winning games in somewhat comfortable fashion. So now that they're full strength again, I think it's a completely different team than probably what played against Clayton State earlier in the season.
As it stands right now, you're one of 5 teams in the country that are top 30 nationally in shot blocks per game and steals per game, leading the league in terms of the shot block category at this point. You've talked a little bit about the dynamic that this team has with the ability to score, and then you have some players that are more defensive-minded. I want to highlight 2 of those. Taylor Goforth and Sydney Pierce have really turned it up to a different level with their defensive prowess. How have you seen those 2 mature here in their senior years?
Well, I'm very proud of both of them. They've a lot of times they've come off the bench. I know, this year Goforth has started some, and she's playing quite a bit more minutes than she did last year. But, they're playing a significant role in their role of being very defensive-minded, opportunity score when it comes to them. But Goforth's always been a good defender, and so has Sid. She's always been a good rim protector. And you find us at, 7.8 blocks per game. And it's not like we're a shot-blocking team, but like Sid said in her interview, she just got long arms, and sometimes they shoot it right into it. And she does go for some blocks, but it's not a bad thing where she's just trying to swat it out of bounds. She's just trying to block it. And, of course, Goforth has good timing. Got some 4 blocks last night, and a lot of those were just her just going straight up not fouling, and being able to use her length of her arm to get a block. So they've been real keys. I mean, they score high on our plus-minus chart, showing how valuable they can be when they're on the floor, regardless of whether they're scoring or not.
Coach, really appreciate the time. Best of luck today.
Thank you, Michael.
It's Carson-Newman and Anderson getting ready for tip-off here on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. When we come back, we'll have the starters for you as we come back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
We're getting closer to tip-off.
Price picks it up, and Carson-Newman is the South Atlantic Conference Tournament champions.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopSeeingEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopSeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeingEagles.com. We welcome you back to Holt Fieldhouse as we get set for tip-off. Carson-Newman and Anderson getting ready to square off for the 28th all-time meeting. A win for the Lady Eagles today would match the longest in the history of the series. It would be the fourth time that Carson-Newman would win 3 in a row against this Trojans club. This is the AEC Countdown to tip-off. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC, your trusted energy partners. We take a look at the starters in this contest, and we begin with a look at the Anderson Trojans. 4 straight wins by double digits, 5 consecutive wins overall on the season, and they look like this. The team's leading scorer, Virginia Union transfer, a 5'5" graduate guard from Charlotte, North Carolina, Shamika McNeil. 65 points this year, but a high-volume shooter, 77 shots. Diamond McDowell's a talented freshman forward at 10 points per game, already a couple double-doubles. Zan Rowland, a junior out of Piedmont, South Carolina, is joined in the front court by a second-team all-conference pick, Samantha Michelle. She has not quite gotten off to a solid start this year, dealing with some injury issues, just 12 minutes per game. And rounding out the crew is Brittany Bailey, one of the best rebounders in the country, 12th in the nation with a dozen boards per night. So that's what Anderson looks like, the 2-time conference coach of the year, Jonathan Barbary, in his 6th season. Carson-Newman on the other side, another fresh 5 in this one. No Tori Rutherford for this ball game. She is out for this contest, and the Lady Eagles will surround the conference's player of the year, Braylon Weichel, with a freshman, Campbell Penland, and 2 juniors, Lindsey Taylor and Skylar Boshiers, and the senior, Taylor Goforth. So all but a sophomore represented in Carson-Newman's lineup. Mike Mincy's 11th season, 201 wins, 92 losses, the 2017-18 Conference Coach of the Year. Lady Eagles at 5-2 overall in the season, same as Anderson, but the Trojans have a game in hand and no losses so far. 5-0 in conference play. Carson-Newman is 3-1 in league action. Can Carson-Newman take down the Trojans and hand Anderson its first loss of the year? Or do the Lady Eagles lose for the second time in 3 home games? We're going to answer that question and more when we come back. It's Carson-Newman and Anderson getting ready for tip-off here on the AEC Countdown to tip-off on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Okay, let's see. Carson-Newman University. It's been around since 1851. A beautiful campus, amazing student life, world-class accredited academics, competitive athletic programs, a Christian perspective, a top 10 best value school. They give $48 million in financial aid every year, and I get a free scholarship when I enroll. Looks like I've found the perfect place.
This is Carson-Newman Women's Basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Weichel gets to the right block, takes a little bit of contact, kisses it off the glass, and one.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, the Carson-Newman Chick-fil-A, by ShopCNEagles.com, the Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, the Tennessee National Guard, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, Quality Suites, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen. Now back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watrang.
Welcome back to Old Fieldhouse. We're just about ready for tip-off. Carson-Newman and Anderson here from Mossy Creek. Glad to have you along for the ride for this contest. Lady Eagles and Trojans squaring off for the 28th time in this series history. As we take a look at the uniform rundown today, brought to you by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Get a large one-topping pizza for $5.99 with your CNID. That's Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Anderson trotting out the road black uniform tops and bottoms today with gold accents, collars, and waistbands with Anderson across the chest. Numbers on the front and the back written in gold for the Trojans. And Carson-Newman on the other side, all white unis, tops and bottoms, navy and orange accents. Carson written on top of the number on the front. Newman below that, written in navy with orange trim. The numbers on the front and the back are written in big, bold, orange lettering and navy outline. Once again, the starters for these clubs, Anderson, just 11 total players on the roster. Nearly half of them are 6 feet or taller, and they trot out McNeil, McDowell, Rowland, Michelle, and Bailey, while Carson-Newman will have Weichel, Penland, Taylor, Boshears, and Goforth. We're glad to have you along for this one. It is the 6-footer, Brittany Bailey, against the 6'2", Lindsey Taylor in the circle. And the ball is in the air. It's tapped over to this side. McNeil picks it up. Anderson gets the first possession of the game, and the left-hander puts the first shot on the way. 7 feet left side of the lane, misses it short. Rebound, Boshears, and here comes Carson-Newman. Weichel along this near right sideline will set up the offense for the Lady Eagles. Skip pass over to Goforth, left wing. Goforth, she's isolated on that side, will now hand off Penland, who catches on the left wing. Dribbles around a Taylor screen, picks it up with 12 on the shot clock. Pass out Weichel. McNeil on her. Over to the right wing, Boshears. 6 to shoot. Penland, top of the key. 5 now to shoot. Penland around a screen, gets into the paint, loses it, picks it up, puts a shot up there, and gets a friendly roll. Carson-Newman uses the entirety of the shot clock, but gets the first points of the day. 2-0, 45 seconds in. Lob underneath, Michelle on the right block. A catch and shoot as they break the press. McDowell found her from the right wing, and we're tied at 2. 50 seconds in. Michael to bring it across the timeline and skip it over to Boshears. One dribble inside of the arc, 15-foot jump shot right baseline. Rattles around the rim, drops out. Michelle had the rebound, but it's taken out of her hands by Penland. She throws it to the high post, and Taylor gives it back out for Weichel, who sets up the offense. Mismatch here with Bailey on her. And Michael will bounce it over to this side, and Boshiers. Out top, Taylor. 2-2 game, 8:45 to go in the first. Michael catch at the top of the key. One dribble right. Three-pointer, miss short. Rebound loose in the corner. She gets her own miss. Now dribbles into the paint, has it back-tapped by McNeil, and that starts a 2-on-1 break. McDowell all the way to the right block for a right-hand layup. It's swatted away by Boshiers, and it's tapped out of play by Penland. And it's Anderson basketball. A pretty hot start between these two sides in terms of overall intensity. And it's Carson-Newman and Anderson deadlocked at a pair, 90 seconds in. And McNeil will inbound it, 16 points per game on the season. She'll fire it in. 29 seconds on the shot clock, and they're going to go 20 on the shot clock after the reset here for the Trojans. Inbound from McNeil on this left baseline. Heaves it out to Rowland, left wing. One dribble, throws it out. McNeil, top of the key. Not really a three-point shooter, 17%, but she fires one up and hits. The 27th worst three-point shooting team in the country has made 4 three-pointers or less in 6 of the 7 games this year, but they connect on their first try here. 5-2 Anderson, 8:13 to go in the first. Underneath the bucket, Taylor catches, throws it out, left corner. Taylor Goforth wants a three to answer. It hits the front of the rim, bangs off the backboard, and it's caught by Michelle, as she hands off McNeil. Easy for me to say. 2 minutes into the first, 5-2 Trojans on top. High post, Bailey lobs underneath Michelle, deflected by Taylor. Good hustle to give it over to Weichel for the steal. Carson-Newman to the front court. Weichel works along the baseline, kicks it to the corner. Boshiers left corner, throws it back out top of the key. Penland left wing, it goes Weichel underneath Taylor on the left block, puts a tough shot up against Michelle. She sticks it in, and now Rowland, I think, came up a little bit lame there. I don't know if she hit a body or banged knee, but she'll have to come out of the game. And Jalen Sperlin's into the game for the first time. She had 13 points in this gym a year ago. 5-4, Anderson on top, 7:38 to go in the first period. 2 of 4 shooting for the Trojans, 2 of 5 for the Lady Eagles so far. Full court press here from Carson-Newman. McNeil catches, throws it promptly to the middle of the floor, and Anderson once again easily able to break the pressure. McDowell, right baseline jump shots and air ball. Sperlin an offensive rebound, throws it out to McNeil, and Anderson resets with 16 on the shot clock. Leading by 1. Man-to-man defense for Carson-Newman. McDowell right wing, having a great freshman year. Really good freshman class around the league this year. McNeil, a little hesitation, get to the paint, left-hand teardrop short. Taylor the rebound, and Carson-Newman will look to regain the lead here. Penland to the front court, middle of the floor, down 5-4. Bounce pass underneath, left block. Taylor scoops in the layup, and one for Lindsay Taylor on the block. Really good work right there by Campbell Penland. Worked from left to right across the free throw line, stopped on the right elbow, right-hand bounce pass, left block. Taylor a catch and a left-hand layup, and Lady Eagles on top by a point. And now Taylor at the line as she puts the free throw up. She misses it strong, so it'll be a 6-5 lead. 3 minutes into the game, and that Boshiers takes it out of Michelle's hand. Boshiers to the block and draws his second personal foul on the second-team all-conference post player. And it sends Boshiers to the line. So Michelle picks up 2 fouls in the span of 8 seconds. And the second-team all-conference pick staying on the floor right now. Boshiers at the line, one of the better free throw shooters this team has at 86%. And she ripples the rope on the first opportunity, 7-5, 6:56 to go in the first. And a chance for the largest lead of the day for the Lady Eagles. Boshiers bends the knees, right-hand shot up there, bangs around the rim, hits the backboard and falls off, and the rebound into Bailey's hands. 7-5, Carson-Newman leads, 6:50 to go in the first frame. Anderson ball, left wing it goes, Sperlin. And now we get a foul underneath the bucket, and this one's going to go on Lindsay Taylor, saying that she pushes Michelle. Well, Taylor has dealt with foul trouble all year long. She is typically the first one to pick up a foul. McNeil lobs the inbound to left elbow Michelle. Gives it over to Sperlin. One dribble right. Now backpedals and hands it off to McNeil, who goes all the way inside the center circle with 10 to shoot, sets up the offense. Spins it left side. Sperlin throws it underneath, and a traveling violation on Jalen Sperlin. 7-5, Carson-Newman on top. Lady Eagles leading the Trojans by a pair. Carson-Newman has scored the last 5 of the game. Boshiers in the right corner, throws it underneath Taylor, working against Michelle. Taylor to the lane, puts a left-hand hook shot up as she swept through the lane. Misses wide left, rebound McNeil. Left-hand pass forward for Sperlin. Bounces against the ground, and then Goforth taps it out of play as she was trying to grab it. So near left sideline, an inbound for Anderson. 7-5, Carson-Newman on top, 3 of 7 shooting. Trojans haven't scored in 2 minutes. McNeil catches between the rings, down 2. Trojans in the all-black unis against the white-clad Lady Eagles in man-to-man defense. Right wing dribbling over there is McNeil. She throws a left-hand pass out McDowell. She catches, dribbles once to the right block, right-hand hanging layup, no good. Rebound loose, and it's picked up by McDowell. On the right block, kicks it out, right wing. Three-pointer from McNeil, and the 17% three-point shooter buries a triple. 8-7, Anderson's lead. They've hit a pair of trifectas early. 5:45 to go in the first. Bosier's right wing, throws it underneath. Taylor, kick out, top of the key. Weichel, a wide-open three that she misses, and the rebound is deflected off of Goforth out of bounds. Carson-Newman's had some good looks. They've missed all 3. Carson-Newman has not been very good from three-point range of late. Just 5 made three-pointers on Wednesday night. And before that, 5 against Wingate. Going back to Clayton State, the Lady Eagles made just 6. Not really good right now from deep, and trailing by 1, 5.5 to go in the first. Anderson ball. Very slow pace after that hot start where both teams were running. Left elbow, it's caught by Bailey. Hands it off to McNeil. She dribbles to the corner, gets shut down by Goforth. Ball circulates around the perimeter. Right side, Sperlin blows past Weichel, and a hand-checking foul on Braylon Weichel. Well, Sperlin got a running start, and Weichel picks up her first. 5:12 to go in the opening period, and here comes Taylor Hare to replace Michelle with those 2 personal fouls. Hare's a nice option to have off of the bench, 11 points per game, and she's 6th in the conference in block shots. Another one of those big post players. Inbound right block to Sperlin. Back to the basket, dumps it underneath. Hare, tough right-hand hook shot. She misses it. Taylor gets the rebound as she snatches it out of the air on the left block. Gives it to Weichel, and here comes Carson-Newman down by a point midway through the first. Penland, catch and shoot, right wing 3, halfway down and out. Offensive rebound, Taylor, 1 power dribble to the right block, and she stuffs it in off the glass. She barreled against the body of Hare. Carson-Newman on top by 1, 4:47 to go in the first. McDowell breaks the press, lobs it underneath from the right block to the left block. Hare, who misses another short jump shot. Offensive rebound, Bailey. She gets 4 of those per night. Misses a layup in the paint. Catches left block off of the glass for an offensive rebound and sticks it right back in. 10-9, Anderson back on top, 4.5 to go in the first frame. Weichel dribbles all the way to the right corner and hands it off to Boshier. Gives it out, right elbow, Taylor, dribbles left, kicks it left wing, Goforth, 1 pass over to Weichel in left corner. Dribbles to the left side of the lane, misses a shot, offensive rebound, Taylor. She hits the deck, misses the shot as she's falling down, rebound into Anderson's hands. McNeil the other way, runs in to Goforth, and an offensive foul on Shamika McNeil. Really good defense there by Goforth to step in front and draw the charge. High-level basketball early at a 1-point Anderson lead at our first break. 4:07 to go in the first. Carson-Newman ball when we come back, trailing by 1 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
And Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
There's a lot to dissect here early. Carson-Newman averages 27 points off of turnovers per game this year. Good news, they forced 5, but they've only scored 3 points off of those giveaways. Anderson's the best rebounding team in the conference. Carson-Newman is the second worst defensive rebounding group in the league, and that has shined already early. 8 second chance points for the Trojans. Carson-Newman has no answer on the defensive glass, and Mike Mincy will turn to a couple reserves here. Sydney Pierce, Abby Wilson, and Michaela Alvey join Penland and Weichel on the floor. No Tori Rutherford, shortened bench for Mike Mincy. Alvey, top of the key, spins it left wing. Penland out top looking for Weichel, and a foul coming on McNeil, who tried to shoot the passing lane, and McNeil has picked up her second personal foul. So Michelle saddled with foul trouble, and McNeil saddled with foul trouble now. 10-9, 3:56 to go in the first. McNeil stays in the game, and certainly if you're Carson-Newman, you'd like to go at her. See if you can pick up a third here in the first quarter. Wilson right wing, out top for Pierce. Left-hand side to Alvey. Gives it back out top, Weichel. Dribbles around a Pierce screen. Works towards the right corner. Throws it out to Alvey. It slides through her hands. Alvey hits the deck, picks it up, throws it to the middle of the floor. Pierce picks it up. Shot clock didn't reset, and it's a violation on Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles didn't realize it and turn it over for the second time today. Another developing storyline, Lindsey Taylor 3 of 5 from the floor. The rest of the team 1 of 7. So nobody helping out the first team all-conference player. 3:34 to go in the opening frame. It's a 10-9 Anderson edge here early. Neither side is led by more than a possession. Right corner, McDowell after the press break. Gives it back out top, McNeil with 3:25 and rolling, and Anderson on top by a point. McNeil throws it to Sperlin right wing. She gets a running start to the right baseline. Stops there as Wilson shuffles her feet. Out to the left corner now, McDowell. Top of the key, McNeil, 8 on the shot clock as she dribbles left. Swings it to the corner, McDowell. Throws a high arcing three-pointer that's too strong, but it hits into the hands of Bailey. Carson-Newman not getting the job done on the defensive end right now. Anderson 6 offensive rebounds. Carson-Newman with 6 total rebounds. McNeil now a catch-and-shoot three-pointer top of the key, and she hits another one. McNeil 17% from deep on the year. She's hit 2 three-pointers. 13-9, largest lead of the day for either side. Pierce underneath the bucket on the right block. One dribble, spins right, and puts it in. 8 points on Wednesday night. She gets Carson-Newman back within 2. 13-11, 2:39 to go in the first. McNeil all the way at the other end. Throws a bounce pass from the left side of the lane to the right side of the lane. Alvey on help side defense deflects the pass out of bounds on the baseline. 2:35 to go in the first. Anderson on top despite shooting 36%. The Trojans ahead by 2. Inbound right elbow, Hare. Gives left elbow, Bailey. Bailey pulls the trigger on a jump shot, misses wide right. Sperlin an offensive rebound, though. Puts it back up and puts it back in. Offensive rebounding, absolutely hammering Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles down 4. Wilson throws it underneath. Pierce a tough catch and gets her shot blocked by Sperlin. Good hustle underneath. Pierce didn't catch it cleanly, and she had to juggle it before she put it up, and that allowed Sperlin to get back defensively. 15-11, 2:15 to go in the first. Carson-Newman trailing by 4. The inbound comes Weichel. Right wing, catch and shoot 3. She left it short, and the rebound is into the hands of Bailey, and a foul is whistled on Michaela Alvey as she tried to go for the offensive glass. Carson-Newman struggling massively from the floor. 5 of 10 shooting so far early. The Lady Eagles have missed 6 of its last 8 shots. In the front court, McDowell throws it Sperlin. Catch and shoot, free throw line jump shot way too hard. Rebound into the hands of Alvey. Alvey sprints front court against Sperlin, kicks it out. Penland, right point 3, that's too strong. And the shooting for Carson-Newman is just miserable right now. 0 of 6 from three-point range. Carson-Newman cannot hit a shot, and they're not getting second looks. Addison Bird enters for the first time in the game. 9 points shy of becoming the 29th player in program history with 1,000 for her career. 15-11, 1:47 to go in the first frame. To the front court comes Bailey as she heaves it to the right corner, and McDowell. McDowell dribbles against Weichel and throws it out to the right elbow. Jump shot from Hare is in. Anderson hits another shot. The lead is stretched out to 6 at 17-11. The Trojans have scored 9 of the last 11. 9-2 run, 17-11 lead. Weichel to the front court, throws it to the corner, and Wilson. Underneath the bucket, Pierce kicks it out top of the key, Alvey. Passes around the perimeter. Wilson, left corner 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Sydney Pierce on the left block, and she sticks it back in with the left hand. Carson-Newman back within 4, 17-13, 65 seconds to go. McNeil all the way to the other end, gives it over to Hare, right block. She misses the layup, and Pierce is there, strong with the right hand to grab the rebound, but she throws it away. McNeil catches, puts it in with the left hand. Turnover for Carson-Newman, and the speed right now of Anderson really affecting Carson-Newman. 19-13, 47 seconds to go in the period. Bird catches the free throw line, kicks it left wing for Alvey. Alvey around the perimeter. Wilson at a catch and shoot. Jump shot along the right side of the lane, too strong. Rebound to Anderson. Here comes McNeil. 34 seconds to go in the opening period. All Trojans down the stretch of the opening period. Carson-Newman shooting a gaudy 6 of 19 from the floor, 32%. Sperlin down the lane, kicks it out. McDowell, right elbow, dribbles to the paint, throws it out. Sperlin, right corner jump shot, way too strong. goes right over Pierce's hands, picked up by Bailey. She misses the shot. Hare, the offensive rebound. She misses it. Carson-Newman cannot rebound right now. This was the worry coming into this game. Carson-Newman's inability to rebound at the defensive end, the second worst margin in the conference this year, and Anderson is +9 on the glass. Trojans have 9 offensive rebound, 13 second chance points. First free throw from Hare is on the way, and it is short. Well, if Carson-Newman can rebound, this game might be different, but Carson-Newman has as many points overall as Anderson has second chance points. 10.1 to go in the first. Second shot on the way from Hare. This one swirls off right-hand side. Alvey can't grab the ball, and it goes out of bounds, and it's Anderson possession again. Well, everything right now in this opening period is going Anderson's way. Carson-Newman can't catch rebounds. They can't shoot. 0 of 7 from three-point range, 1 of 3 at the line. And Trojans have a chance to get their largest lead of the afternoon. 8.5 seconds to go. McNeil looking to inbound. Lobs it out. Michelle, catch and shoot. Free throw line jump shots, an air ball. Hare, an offensive rebound. Throws it underneath Michelle. She puts it in. More second chance points for Anderson. And it is a 21-13 lead for the Trojans after 10 minutes. No intensity from the Lady Eagles. Really nothing going Carson-Newman's way. And the Lady Eagles face their largest halftime deficit, or first quarter deficit of the season at 8. 21-13, lowest scoring opening period of the year for the Lady Eagles. Can they get things rolling when we come back? We'll find out here in a moment on the Eagle Sports Network.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
It was an ugly opening 10 minutes of basketball for Carson-Newman, being outscored 15-4 in second chance points. The Lady Eagles started the game 3 of 6 from the field, finished 3 of 13 in the period. Anderson, conversely, 3 of 11 start from the floor. They close 6 of 13 and lead by 8, 21-13 in the opening period. Can Carson-Newman figure it out here in the second? Rebounding the big issue right now. Inbound to Penland, middle of the floor. Working with Boshears, Goforth, Wilson, and Taylor. Underneath Goforth. Gives it right back to Wilson. Hands it off Boshears. Not a lot of good spacing right now. Penland stopping. Right point for a three-pointer. It's an air ball. And that just defines what this day has been right now for Carson-Newman. 0 of 8 from three-point range. They're 6 of 12 inside of the arc, if that means anything. And then McNeil heaves the ball over Sperlin's hands out of bounds. And a turnover for Anderson. Well, the Trojans are giving it away. 6 turnovers already, but Carson-Newman has not taken advantage. Just 3 points off turnovers. Anderson on the other side, 10 points off of 4 Carson-Newman turnovers. The recipe right now, easy for the Trojans. Leading by 8, half a minute into the second period. Penland working along the right side of the lane. Scoops up a right-hand reverse layup. Doesn't get it to go. Taylor can't grab the rebound. Anderson is getting every board right now, even though Carson-Newman is in the right spots. Down 8. 9:17 to go in the opening period. A 13-4 close to the quarter by Anderson. Underneath Michelle, lobs it over to the right wing for a McNeil jump shot that's too strong. There's Taylor for the rebound. She bounces it forward. Wilson. Carson-Newman has numbers. And now Anderson gets back. Wilson, cross-court pass. Penland, catch and shoot, left point 3. No good again. And the rebound to Goforth. She puts a shot back up on the left block. Blocked by Hare. And it comes to McNeil. Numbers forward. 4-on-2 the other way for Anderson. Goforth, though, getting back defensively to stop McNeil's progress. And with Carson-Newman trailing it, 21-13. The Lady Eagles shooting 26%. McNeil, right point, three-pointer, hits another one, and we get a foul whistled against Anderson after the shot goes in. And now the officials are going to confirm whether or not the shot was already on the way and whether or not the shot goes. Right now, 24-13. Just a truly abysmal start for Carson-Newman in this game. They count the basket. They had to confer whether or not the basket counted in that spot. Well, Carson-Newman was down 13-11. Since that point, an 11-2 Anderson run and a 24-13 lead. And Carson-Newman offensively really, really struggling right now. The Lady Eagles have missed 5 consecutive shots and 9 of its last 10 shots from the floor. Lady Eagles have missed all 9 three-point attempts as well. 6 of 23 from the floor, 26%. Trailing at 24-13, one of the largest deficits of the year right now for the Lady Eagles as well. They trailed by 16 against Lander. They have not trailed by double digits since. 8:30 to go in the first half, down 24-13. Left wing, Bo Shears lobs underneath. Taylor gets a running start to the left block, working against Michelle with the 2 fouls, and Taylor sticks it in. So that ends that little run. Taylor, the only offensive weapon Carson-Newman has right now, 8 of the team's 15. To the front court, Michelle, and then Bo Shears commits the foul. Well, Bo Shears thought about trying to get into the passing lane, was unable to do so, and she picks up her first personal foul. The press not really working right now for the Lady Eagles as well. Anderson's done a really good job, well coached, as you would expect. 24-15, Carson-Newman trailing by 9, largest deficit at home this season. Leslie Marios into the game for the first time, hands it off to McDowell on the right wing. Against man-to-man defense, McDowell dribbles right corner, picks up her dribble, shovels it over towards Hare, gives it right back. McDowell, catch and shoot, jump shot from the right elbow, misses it, wide left, rebound to Taylor. Here comes Carson-Newman, down 9, 7:50 to go first half. Right corner, Wilson throws it out top to Bo Shears. Bo Shears dribbles, left-right crossover, and there's a hand-checking foul on McDowell. It is her first, team's second, and into the game for the first time, Nalia Wilson, the junior out of Fairfax Station, Virginia, and Bailey returns as well. Michelle and Hare will get breaks. Carson-Newman trailing this ball game by 9, 24-15, 7:47 to go in the first half. Inbound, Wilson lobs it out to the high post, and Taylor, and she travels. Just indecisive right there on whether or not she wanted to shoot or dribble, and by the time she made up her mind, her feet had taken too many steps. 24-15, 7:44 to go in the first half. Lob comes to the middle of the floor. It's deflected by Penland. She cannot save it in time as it comes towards this near left sideline. Braylon Weichel has to come into the game. Weichel has not scored. She's missed all 4 of her shots from the floor. 24-15, 7:38 to go in the first half. Anderson ball, 24 on the shot clock, so they have 4 seconds to get it across. Marios in the backcourt, lobs it forward and will not get it across in time. That is a 10-second violation on Anderson and the 7th turnover of the day for the Trojans. Carson-Newman down 9. Lady Eagles 7 of 24 from the floor. Weichel will cross the timeline. The team's leading scorer at 19 tonight. One of the best scorers in the conference. Throws it to the left wing and an entry pass underneath. Taylor again. One catch, left-hand layup on the left block, and it's a 7-point game. 10 for Taylor, needing some help. Marios across the timeline. Bounces it to the left-hand side. Sperlin gets a running start. Runs into Taylor. Good straight-up defense. Sperlin airmails a jump shot. Right block, rebound, Penland. Here comes Carson-Newman down 7. Penland bounce past Bo Shears. One dribble. Throws it underneath Taylor. One dribble. Spins in. Throws it out. Weichel. Catch. Dribble left. Throws it out to the left wing. Penland, three-pointer. Offensive foul. Marios was falling down, but they call the second personal foul on Weichel. For an offensive foul, the discard from Weichel. And she'll have to stay in the game. Down 7, 6:57 to go first half. Marios in the backcourt, runs into Weichel, hits her knees, lobs it forward. Hare, it's off of her hand, picked up by Goforth. Another turnover. Throws it Penland. Penland sprints down the left side of the lane, loses her balance, and draws the foul on Sperlin as she's going up for the shot. First foul on Sperlin, team's third, and Penland to the free throw line where she's a 77% foul shooter. CN down 7, 6:44 to go in the first half. Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals the Lakeway region can offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen is the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Penland for 2 foul shots here. Spins the ball, right-hand shot, all nylon. One more coming up. Lady Eagles, 4 unanswered points. And down by 6, 5 unanswered points. Second shot from Penland is in, and this is a 6-0 run for Carson-Newman. 6:44 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman down 5. 6-0 CN run. Trying to get another stop. McNeil lobs to the middle of the floor. Bailey chucks it forward to Hare on the right wing. Gives it right back. McNeil as they break the press. Down by 5. Carson-Newman looks for another stop here. Trojans 1 of 4 to start off the second period. McNeil between the rings will dribble to the right-hand side and set up the offense. McNeil looks out top, throws it underneath the right block. Wilson, left hand hook shot wide left. Taylor there, another rebound. She has 7 of the team's 15 boards. CN breaks the press, down by 5, 6:15 to go first half. Penland around a screen, stopping, top of the key, hands it off Weichel. Weichel dribbles, throws it right-hand side, and Goforth. Right point, Penland. Ball fakes, dumps it in. Taylor barrels underneath against Wilson. Left hand hook shot off the glass and in. 8 unanswered for the Lady Eagles. Carson-Newman waking up, down 3, 6 minutes to go first half. McDowell all the way underneath the bucket, throws it over left-hand side. Wilson gives it to Bailey. One dribble, right-hand teardrop, too strong. Rebound deflects into the air. Loose, picked up Bailey. Right-hand shot, she misses another one. Still loose, Bailey another rebound. Throws it out top, and another recycle for Anderson. Offensive rebounding, blasting Carson-Newman. Trojans have 12 offensive rebounds. 9 on the shot clock. McNeil wants another three-pointer. That's in again. McNeil, an abysmal three-point shooter, ends an 8-0 run. 17% on the year. She's hit all 5 of her three-point shots in the game. Been that kind of day. Carson-Newman down 6 with the ball. 5:10 to go first half. Taylor, right baseline, throws it out. Weichel, catch and shoot, right point 3, misses it wide right. Carson-Newman has missed 10 three-pointers to begin this game. Right-hand side, McDowell catching right block, misses a layup really badly. Rebound into the hands of Taylor. That, I don't even think hit the glass, went from the right side of the lane to the left side. Carson-Newman down 6, 4:50 to go first half. With the basketball, trailing 27-21. Boshiers down the right side of the lane. Right hand running layup off the glass and through the cords. 27-23, 4:38 to go first half. Carson-Newman starting to gather a rhythm, making 4 of its last 5 shots. Hare in the front court will throw it back to McNeil, and the Trojans will reset. McNeil 6 of 9 from the floor. The rest of the team is 5 of 24. Nobody has an answer for McNeil. McDowell left wing, dribbles right, stops on the left elbow for a jump shot, and rolls it in. It's a friendly roll from the left side of the rim. 29-23, Anderson on top, 4:10 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman ball down 6. Penland left wing, bounces underneath for Taylor. Taylor dribbles a couple times to the left block, runs into Wilson and draws the foul. It is the first on Wilson, the team's 4th. Taylor's heading back to the free throw line with Carson-Newman down 6. CN will be at the free throw line, trailing at 29-23 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th in the Army National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
Carson-Newman has won back-to-back meetings against Anderson, but the Lady Eagles have trailed for the majority of this contest and down by 6. It's been as many as 11. 29-23, Anderson leads. Lindsay Taylor at the free throw line. Taylor has missed her only foul shot, but she's 6 of 8 from the floor and she is really carrying Carson-Newman as she does sink the first foul shot, all nylon. And one more coming up here for Taylor, who has 13 points to lead the team. 8 rebounds as well for the junior from Maryville. Second free throw is in. Taylor cans a pair, and now Katie Bean will enter for the first time in 3 games for Carson-Newman. 29-25. The clock reset to 35 seconds, and now it's at 3:55. That's just a malfunction there. Carson-Newman no longer pressing. They'll sag back in defense here with McNeil, who has been 5 of 5 from three-point range, came in 17% on the year. Sperlin left wing, throws it underneath Wilson. Right-hand shot as he swept through the lane to the right block. Hits the backboard, hits the rim, and goes in. 31-25, Carson-Newman trailing by 6 again as Bird in the middle of the floor bounces it over, and it deflects off of McNeil's foot. She might have stepped on that ball after it hit her foot as well, and she's slow to get up. McNeil having a wonderful game, 16 points per game on the year. She has 17 already in the first half. And remember, she has 2 fouls, but Carson-Newman hasn't been able to get that third against her. 3:35 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman ball, far left sideline. Penland bounces it out to Bean. Right point, Boshiers. Right back to Penland, top of the key. She dribbles right, kicks it right back to Boshiers. Works around a Bean screen to the left elbow. Fires it inside looking for Bird, and it's well wide of her, deflected and picked up by McNeil. A turnover for Carson-Newman, the 8th of the game for the Lady Eagles. Left-hand side, Bailey for Anderson, ahead by 6, underneath Wilson. Left-hand shot doesn't go, but they call a foul on Katie Bean. Looked from this angle, pretty good defense, but I think Bean might have caught a little bit of the left hand of Wilson, and the 52% foul shooter will get to the free throw line. Nelia Wilson, the junior out of Fairfax Station, Virginia. Quality Suites of Morristown is the preferred hotel choice of Carson-Newman. Located just 10 miles from campus, Quality Suites of Morristown is the perfect place to stay when you're traveling to watch the Eagles play. Call 423-585-4000 and ask for the Carson-Newman rate. First free throw, no good. Bounced around the rim, fell off the left-hand side. Wilson to get another crack at it. Anderson has missed all 3 of its foul shots so far. Second one from Wilson, misses short, but an offensive rebound, McDowell, and she gets fouled. Well, that's simple right there. A missed foul shot, you got to box out, and Carson-Newman failed to do so, and that just allows Anderson to continue to do this here at the free throw line, and Alvey will replace Penland. It hasn't been as bad in this period, but Carson-Newman is getting rocked on the glass. Lady Eagles minus 10 on the rebounding margin right now. Carson-Newman came in, 3rd best rate in the league, plus 7. McDowell's free throw, high in the air, short iron though, missing it, 54% foul shooter. A player that's averaging 11 points and shooting 64% in league play. McDowell has just 2 on 1 of 7 shooting. Her second free throw spins around the rim after hitting the front iron, and the first time in 6 tries, Anderson makes a foul shot. The lead back to 7, 32-25. Carson-Newman's got to go on a run here before the break. Weichel around the screen to her left, hands it off Alvey, sprints into the lane, kicks it to Weichel, left baseline jump shot, short. Rebound into the hands of Wilson, and here comes Anderson. McNeil fires it forward, McDowell has it slide through her hands, and then Alvey grabs the ball and saves it in play. I mean, really, Alvey could have just let that ball go out of bounds. McNeil left wing, throws it out Hare, catch and shoot, top of the key 3, wide right. Rebound deflects, out of play, off of Bird. Well, every time Carson-Newman is in a spot to grab a rebound, they don't do it. It hits off of their hands and goes out of play. Anderson has made 5 of 8 from three-point range. They came in 6 of 7 games this year. Fewer than 4 three-pointers made. Wilson on the right block, catches the inbound, misses the layup though. Bird there to grab the rebound. 2.5 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman down 7. Boshiers top of the key with the basketball for CN. Alvey top of the key, right to left crossover, gives it over to Weichel. Not a very good day so far for the conference's player of the year. Hasn't scored. She dribbles to the left block, puts a shot off the glass, high above the white rectangle, and drops it in. 32-27, first points of the day for Braylon Weichel, who came in averaging 19. McNeil has gotten the better of her. 5-point game, 2 minutes to go in the first half. McNeil, phenomenal game so far. The Virginia Union transfer was 17. 2 screens to her left, doesn't use it, spins back around now after Weichel shut her down. Now McNeil goes down the left side of the lane and draws the foul. Carson-Newman, not great communication there on the switch, and Bird picks up the foul. And McNeil will get to the free throw line. She is just 6 of 11 at the free throw line this season. So she'll get 2 foul shots here in a 5-point game. 32-27. Carson-Newman trailing Anderson in a Trojans team that was shooting 22% from three-point range this season, has made 5 of 8. And McNeil with 17 points will get a couple foul shots here. Anderson has started 1 of 6 at the stripe. First free throw is in for McNeil, and she'll get another crack at it here in a 6-point game, 33-27. Second shot from McNeil up there and in again. Really good shooting effort right now for McNeil. Taylor re-enters, replaces Bean. Carson-Newman trails this game 34-27. 1:51 to go in the opening half. To the front court, Weichel dribbles right-hand side to Boshiers. Out to Taylor, right wing. Weichel dribbles to the right corner. Dribbles back left, stops on the right wing for a jump shot, misses another shot short. Rebound in and out of the hands of Alvey. It goes literally right through her hands. Bailey dribbles to the front court. Right-hand shot, no good. This time Alvey gets her hands on it, and a jump ball, held possession arrow, favors Anderson. Well, Alvey caught that ball, but it went right into the paws as well of Anderson, and the jump ball with possession arrow favoring Anderson. 1:28 to go in the first half. Well, Carson-Newman had a good about 3-minute stretch. Other than that, it's been all Anderson. Inbounds McNeil, lobs it out to Hare, gives it right back McNeil. Step back, three-pointer, left wing is in again. 6 of 6 from three-point range. She's going to make those shots. It's going to be a long day for Carson-Newman. 10-point game, 37-27. 1:15 to go in the first half. Boshiers to the paint, draws a foul on Bailey, who picks up her first. Team's fifth. Once again, a 10-point game. Carson-Newman had pulled back within 3 at 24-21. A 13-6 surge from Anderson, and once again a 10-point differential. Boshiers to the line. Carson-Newman 5 of 7 at the stripe. First free throw from Boshiers drops through the cords, and she gets another crack. Well, Carson-Newman's going to need a different mindset in the second half if they're going to want to come out of this one. Being out-rebounded by 13 and getting crushed on the glass. 22 second chance points for Anderson. And then moments like that, Boshiers makes the foul shot, but she commits a lane violation. Carson-Newman is taking points off of the board for themselves right now. So just 1 of 2 for Boshiers, 37-28, 70 seconds to go first half. And this thing could get ugly here before the break if Anderson can get some buckets. Ahead by 9. Left-hand side, Wilson throws it underneath, and a deflection and an interception by Bird. Good job by the senior. Gives it forward, Boshiers, lobs underneath. Taylor, right block, spins around the lane, misses the layup, though. Wilson gets the rebound off the reverse miss. Rare miss for Taylor, who's carrying Carson-Newman right now. She has half of the team's 28 points in the first half. To the front court comes Anderson. McNeil bounces it over to Hare. Right back McNeil. Ball fakes, dribbles left, down the lane, throws it underneath. Wilson travels. Carson-Newman's fewest first half points, 34. They will have that fewest unless they hit 2 3-pointers down the stretch. And they give a warning to Carson-Newman's bench. 37-28, 32.1 seconds to go in the first half. And now a technical foul on Carson-Newman. And I'm honestly not sure what happened. Mike Mincy was sitting down, leaning back in his chair, but they call a technical foul on Mike Mincy. And the officials are hearing it from the Carson-Newman fan base. So they call a technical foul on Carson-Newman. And McNeil to the free throw line to shoot the foul shots. What does that say about what Jonathan Barbary sees from McNeil, who's 6 of 11 on the season, and she'll shoot the techs, and she makes the first. She gets another chance at it. Well, Anderson could very well put Carson-Newman away right here. And a second foul shot coming from McNeil. She hits another one. 39-28. It's Carson-Newman basketball. 39-28, 32.1 seconds to go. 34% shoot. I don't know if I've seen Carson-Newman shoot this poorly in a regular season game. Of course, you had the Catawba game in the tournament last year where Carson-Newman was horrendous. 0 of 10 from three-point range. Lob underneath looking for Taylor. Deflected out of play by Wilson. Carson-Newman has a streak going right now where they've made three-pointers in 292 games in a row. Last time they failed to do it was November 26, 2011. Inbound from Bird. Throws it out to Boshears, top of the key. 18 on the shot clock. Boshears right to left crossover. Comes back left to right. Down the lane. Puts up a right-hand shot. Doesn't get it to go. Offensive rebound to Taylor. She misses the shot, but a foul is whistled on Wilson underneath. That'll send Taylor to the free throw line. Well, Lindsey Taylor came to play. 14 points, 6 of 9 shooting, 8 rebounds. Nobody else has helped her. The rest of the team is 5 of 24 from the floor. Free throw from Taylor, too strong, and she gets another go at it. Nearly a double-double in the first half for Taylor. 39-28, 12 seconds to go in the first half. Second shot from Taylor goes in. 10-point game, 39-29, 12 seconds left. Anderson tries to put the finishing touches on a very fine opening half. Taylor Hare, left elbow, gives it to McNeil, running down the left side of the lane, missed the shot, tipped back in by McDowell, and that is a very fitting way for this half to end. All Anderson right now, dominating Carson-Newman. And the Lady Eagles, just a stunned look on their face as they go to the locker room. Anderson dominates Carson-Newman in the first half. 41-29. The Lady Eagles, their fewest points in the first half this season. They face their largest deficit of the first half as well. Trailed by 8 to Lander. It's a dozen here at the break. All Trojans in the first half. We're back with a ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report. We'll look at the stats in this one. And it's ugly for Carson-Newman. 0 of 10 from three-point range. 33% shooting in a gym in which they averaged nearly 90 points per game over the last 5 years. And it's 41-29. Anderson on top at the break. We're back with a ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report next on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to ShopSeeingEagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. ShopSeeingEagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at ShopSeeingEagles.com. Visit today.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Protect your home from unwanted electrical surges like lightning. AEC can install a surge protection device at your electric meter. The device works by diverting excess voltage either back into the system or to the ground. AEC also offers power strips for use inside your home to protect electronics and other items. The cost of this protective service from AEC is $9.95 per month. Ordering today affords you no connection fee. AEC. We're power with purpose. It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopSeeingEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Smith, right wing, three-pointers, out, it's in! Potentially a dagger for CN!
Now, back to the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Watran.
Halftime here at Holt Fieldhouse, and this game can be explained with one stat: offensive rebounding. Anderson has 16 of them. They average 18 per game this year. That's the best in the league. Carson-Newman's the second worst defensive rebounding team in the conference, and that's shined here today. 24 second chance points for Anderson. That sums it up right there. You don't even have to look at anything else for Carson-Newman right now, although the rest of it is certainly ugly right now for the Lady Eagles. They are just getting crushed on the glass, and they have no answers right now for this Anderson side. Carson-Newman overall in the first half, 11 of 33, 33%. 0 of 10 from the three-point line. Easy, 0% there. 7 of 11 at the free throw line, 64%. And that doesn't even include the lane violation that took a point off of the board for Carson-Newman in that first half. Anderson on the other side, 15 of 41, 37%. They haven't shot the ball well. I mean, there's nothing about their offense that has really clicked other than Shamika McNeil. But it's the offensive rebounding and putbacks. They are 6 of 9 from three-point range. That's behind McNeil's 6 of 6 from three-point range. 5 of 10 shooting from the free throw line for Anderson. Lindsey Taylor came to play, 14 minutes, 15 points, 9 rebounds. She's 6 of 9, but getting no help from the rest of the team. Nobody else has more than 4. Sydney Pierce has 4 points on 2 of 3 shooting. Skylar Boshears, 4 points. Campbell Penland, 4 points. But Braylon Weichel, the team's leading scorer at 19 a night, and the conference's player of the year and All-American, 2 points, 18 minutes. Can't get going. McNeil's done a great job defensively against her. Otherwise, nobody for Carson-Newman has scored. Playing shorthanded today. No Tori Rutherford today. She is out of the lineup, and Carson-Newman just has nobody else to turn to run that point guard show. McNeil's dominant right now for Anderson. 24 points, 7 of 11 shooting, made all 6 of her three-pointers after coming into this game making 17% on the year. Nobody else for Anderson has more than 4. Michelle has 4 points, 4 rebounds. Wilson has 4 points, 3 points from McDowell, 2 points, 12 rebounds from Brittany Bailey, 2 points from Jalen Sperlin. Honestly, you have to ask the question if you're Mike Mincy, do you put out 2 post players? Do you put out Pierce and Taylor at the same time and just try to clog the lane, play a zone, see what you can do in that regard? Maybe you do. Maybe that's an answer, but you're down by 12 at the break. You need answers. Hustle stats, Carson-Newman actually leads in the points in the paint battle, 22-16. But they're getting blasted everywhere else. 11-7 points off turnovers, 24-5 second chance points, 4-2 fast break points, 8-4 bench points. Anderson leads for nearly 17 minutes in the first half. The lead's changed hands 5 times. The score's been tied once, and it's all Anderson at the break. The tally, 41-29 here at halftime. When we come back, we'll take a look around the ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard. Light day around the rest of the conference, but we'll have an update on those scores when we come back. Lady Eagles trail it 41-29 on the ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report here on the Eagles Sports Network.
I joined the Guard for the simple fact that I could be home and also in the military. So I can have a civilian job and also in the military.
Marlo!
I would tell somebody who's trying to join the Guard or thinking about it that it's a great opportunity. Opportunities for school, training, discipline, leadership. There's a lot of opportunities. It broadens your perspective.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network. If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeAndEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
We're back to Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman trails Anderson by a 12-point margin. This is the largest halftime deficit Carson-Newman has faced since February 1st, 2020 in this gym against Anderson. 55-43 was the halftime score in that game. Carson-Newman trailed by as many as 16. They came back, took the lead in the waning seconds of double overtime, but lost the game 102-100 on Mackenzie Gadsden's buzzer beater that season. So can Carson-Newman find some of that same magic? We're going to find out here when we start this second half. But let's take a look at some of the scores from around the rest of the league. Queens has a lead against the Mountain Lions. Mars Hill, 35-20 at halftime. Kalea Hall having a solid first half, 16 points for her. Christy Hamsey with 5 points and a couple assists. And the Royals with the edge at the break, 35-20 at halftime of that ball game. Like I mentioned, very light schedule around the league. Tusculum has a halftime lead against Lincoln Memorial, 25-24. 11 points from Maya Belton off of the bench for the Pioneers. Both teams shooting south of 33% in the game. Michaela Keeney leads the way for the splitter. She has 13 points of the team's 24, and Tusculum has the 1-point edge at the break. Coker is leading UVA-wise. That's Carson-Newman's next opponent, and it's the Cobras on top by 14 points. Shakita Joyner has 16 points. Richardson leading the way with 8 rebounds, and it's 44-30. Coker, surprising effort right now against the UVA-wise Cavaliers, a Cavs team that you certainly expected would be a lot better than that. Not doing that. Elsewhere, at the end of a period, Georgia College leads Limestone 20-16. That's a non-conference game happening right now. In this facility, Carson-Newman has its largest deficit since 2020, February of 2020. Lady Eagles will try to have some of that same second half magic against this same Anderson team. 41-29, Trojans will try to bury the Eagles. Lady Eagles will try to come back from a dozen when we come back, trailing at 41-29 at halftime here on the ShopSeeAndEagles.com halftime report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Into the front court, loses her dribble, kicks it out, right wing, 3 from Bergstrom is up and good! As the
the buzzer sounds to end the first half.
On the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Carson-Newman faces its largest halftime deficit in 2 years. When we come back, the Lady Eagles will try to make that happen as we get ready to start the second half. But before we do that, we pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. This is the Eagle Sports Network. Skip Roberts is our producer today. I'm Michael Watring sitting courtside for the first of our basketball doubleheader here at Mossy Creek. Carson-Newman trails at 41-29, and I mentioned the rebounding numbers. That's simple. Carson-Newman 5-0 this season when they out-rebound their opponent, 0-2 when they have fewer boards than its foe, and they are getting out-rebounded by 14 right now. Under Mike Mincy, Carson-Newman 50-53 when they are out-rebounded, and that so far holding true as we get ready for the second half. Trojans 24 second chance points so far in this game. Carson-Newman came in to this contest outscoring foes by at least about 4 points per game on the second chance, and they've only been outscored on second chance points twice this year. That was to Wingate and Lander, their 2 losses. 41-29, Carson-Newman basketball to start the second half. How do they get things rolling here? Weichel on the right corner, dribbles left around a Taylor screen, works to the right wing for a 3, and she connects. 293rd consecutive game, Carson-Newman with a triple. They get their first of the day after starting 0 for 10. And then Taylor steps in a passing lane on the far left sideline to deflect it out of play. 41-32, 9:41 to go in the third period. Carson-Newman down 9. Question is, can they defend McNeil? 24 points, nobody else with more than 4. Down for McNeil, bounces it underneath for Michelle, puts up a tough falling right-handed shot. Rebound Taylor, she's got a double-double for the 3rd time this year. 9-point game, Weichel dribbles front court, works around a Taylor screen, stops right wing, another 3-pointer. That's in from Weichel. A quick 6-0 start for Braylon, and the lead is down to 5. Perfect start for CN. To the front court, Bailey lobs it over to the right-hand side. McDowell dribbles a couple times, throws it underneath, and a whistle and a foul. Would have been a bucket for Michelle, so really not the worst straight-off as Penland called for a reach-in. And with 9:14 to go in the third, 41-35. Great start for Carson-Newman. Question is, can they get stops, and then can they get rebounds? Inbounds from Anderson. McNeil to fire it in, lobs it out. Michelle, right wing, jump shot is up there, and she caresses the cords with the jumper to make it 43-35. So a good answer there for Anderson. Michelle, 6 the jump shot. She has 6 points in the game. Weichel, left wing 3. She hits it again. Braylon with the first 9 for Carson-Newman. The All-American has awoken here in the second half. McDowell in the front court, 2-on-1, stops right side of the lane, airmails the jump shot, rebound deflects around, Michelle picks it up, spins a shot up, doesn't get it to go, it's still loose, Sperlin steps out of bounds, and the possession will go to Carson-Newman off of the redirect by Sperlin. 43-38, Braylon Weichel has drilled a trio of 3-pointers to start this second half, 140 now in her career. She has Kayla Marisites in her focus. Marisites with 157 for 5th all-time. Weichel dribbles front court, hands it off Boshears. Out top, Penland catching, dribbling right, down the lane to the right block, puts a shot up, doesn't get it to drop. too strong on the shot, swirls around and drops off the right-hand side. Michelle the rebound. 43-38. Carson-Newman trailed by 12 at halftime. It's within 5. Sperlin works around a screen to her right, hesitates, bounces underneath. Michelle catching, missing the layup. Rebound loose. Penland hitting the deck. She picks up the basketball, and now we get a held ball. No, check that. We're getting a foul on Anderson. I can't believe that they called a foul. McNeil picks up her third. That probably should have been a jump ball. They called a foul on McNeil. That is the third on McNeil. That's huge. 8:07 to go in the third. In comes Weichel, spins around McNeil, gets to the middle of the paint. Back tapped by McNeil, and it hits the leg of Michelle out of bounds. A 9-2 start for Carson-Newman here in the period, trailing by 5, 43-38, 2 minutes into the third. Boshears to fire it in. Throws it Weichel, right block, puts the shot up and draws the fourth on McNeil. Really intelligent play there by Weichel, and the team's leading scorer with 24 points is going to have to come out of the game. Timeout, Jonathan Barbary. Excellent start for the Lady Eagles. Can they keep it rolling? You'll want to stick with us to find out. 43-38 Anderson, 7:58 to go in the third here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Braylon Weichel has scored all 9 of Carson-Newman's points after halftime, and she's at the free throw line in now a 5-point game after trailing by a dozen at the break. CN is within 5 in 2 minutes. Weichel's first free throw up there. She hits it. She now has 12 after 2 points in the first half. 10 now in the second. One more for the All-American, and Weichel puts it up there and sticks it through. And it's to a 3-point game, 43-40. McNeil out of the game with 4 fouls. Mark that down. We'll track that here as Anderson tries to play without her. And then Goforth on a reach-in at midcourt on a lob from Sperlin looking for Bailey. Commits a foul. 7:51 to go in the third. Carson-Newman trails by 3, but leads in the third quarter 11-2. 9-point dent into the 12-point halftime deficit. Sperlin, far left side, works around a screen, sprints down the right side of the paint, kicks it out to the corner. Bailey, a three-pointer, misses it too strong. Offensive rebound, McDowell, and she gets fouled by Taylor, who picks up her second and the team's third. Well, once again, offensive rebounding. You get a miss, you got to grab the rebound. And Goforth was in a good spot, but McDowell at 6'2" in the long arms, able to grab it. Anderson 5 of 10 at the free throw line in the game, and McDowell sinks the first foul shot. The freshman out of Asheboro, North Carolina, will get one more. 4-point lead for Anderson, 7:36 to go in the third. Second shot up there, that one goes through. 5-point game, 45-40, 7:36 to go in the third. Weichel to work into the front court. She has 11 here in the second half. Nobody else has scored for Carson-Newman. Weichel dribbles to the right corner. Sperlin gets screened. Weichel stops on the right elbow for a jump shot. Connects again. Braylon Weichel feeling it. 13 second half points. 7:20 to go in the third. Ball comes to the middle of the floor. Down 3. Carson-Newman continues to apply the pressure. McDowell right wing. Dribbles right. Bounces it underneath for Michelle. Tough fall away right hand hook shot. And Taylor commits the foul. Third now on Taylor. Team's fourth. Probably not a smart foul there by Taylor at all. Falling away, Michelle was putting up the shot. And just when it looked like Carson-Newman was getting an advantage, Taylor commits 2 fouls in the span of about 45 seconds. And free throws coming here for Michelle. She's made her only foul shot this season entering the game, but she misses this one badly wide right. One more here for Michelle. One possession game, 45-42. 7:09 to go in the third. Second one for Michelle with a right trigger. Rattles out. Pierce there with a rebound. Well, Sydney Pierce has played well of late. You got to credit her. Back-to-back games with a career high matching 8 rebounds. Penland dribbles to the left block, puts a shot up, and draws another foul underneath the bucket. And the foul goes on Bailey, who picks up her second. Well, good look there by Penland. She's not hitting the outside shot, so she dribbles inside, and this is what has been known to get good shooters rolling. Shots at the free throw line. Penland spins the ball, puts the shot on the way, and puts it in. 77% on the year. She's made all 3 in the game, and the margin has shrunk to 2. 3 minutes into the third. Second shot from Penland up, and it rattles out. It went halfway down, tantalizingly, nearly went in, and came out. 2-point game, 6:56 to go in the third. Carson-Newman trailing it by 2. Defensively, Lady Eagles in man-to-man pressure. Sperlin around 2 screens. Stops at the top of the key, hesitates, picks up her dribble, lobs it underneath now for Michelle. Right-hand shot, missed it short. Rebound loose, poked around. Goforth snatches it after it, juggles out of a body. Goforth gives Penland. Top of the key, Carson-Newman a chance to tie or take the lead on this trip. In the front court is Weichel. She'll dribble right-hand side over to Boshier. Boshiers at the top of the key, dribbles around a screen from Pierce, picks up her dribble, throws it out Goforth. 13 on the shot clock. Weichel stopping top of the key, gives it over Goforth. 10 on the shot clock. Goforth lobs Pierce. Pierce on the right elbow, gives out Boshiers. 5 to shoot. Boshiers free throw line, puts the shot up, missed it short, and the rebound into the hands of Taylor Hare. Not a really good set right there for Carson-Newman. Trailing by 2, 6:05 to go in the third. Down by 12 at halftime. They're plus 10 in the third. Sperlin working to her right. Boshiers try to tap it out of her hands. Instead, Sperlin gathers and bounces it out. Top of the key, Bailey spins at the free throw line, puts up a right-hand jump shot. It's halfway down and out. Goforth a good box out for the rebound. Here comes Carson-Newman. Down by 2. Boshiers left elbow jump shot. Falls off left, and a foul is whistled on Anderson. That one goes on Sperlin. It's her second. And Boshiers to the free throw line. So Skyler to the stripe to put the shots on the way. Down by 2. First free throw up from Boshiers, spins it in. Eagle fans, ShopCNEagles.com is the official online athletics store of Carson-Newman, featuring more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. That's ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Second shot in from Boshiers. We're tied at 45. The 12-point halftime deficit has been erased. And into the front court, it's deflected out of bounds off of Bailey. Goforth stepped in the passing lane and took it away. And now here comes Carson-Newman with a chance to get its first lead since it was 9-8 with 4:54 to go in the first. A 16-4 start to the period. Weichel dribbles right and draws the foul on McDowell, and that will send Weichel to the free throw line to get a lead here for Carson-Newman. How the tables have turned here in the second half. Carson-Newman coming out with a different intensity. Anderson hasn't scored in over 2 minutes. Carson-Newman has started on a 16-4 scoring run. First free throw from Weichel, tickles the twine. First Carson-Newman lead since it was 9-8 with 4:54 to go in the first quarter. Second shot, Weichel. All chords, 47-45. Lady Eagles lead after trailing by a dozen. Into the front court, intercepted by Penland. Tap to Goforth, throws it forward. Weichel, right block, right-hand layup, missed it, and McDowell the rebound. That was a good look. 7 unanswered for Carson-Newman. In the backcourt, Anderson trying to break the pressure. And let's see what we get, a whistle here and a timeout from Anderson. I thought they might call a foul, but with 21 on the shot clock, they'll have to get it across when we come back. Carson-Newman on top by 2. An 18-4 start to the second half. Can they keep it rolling? We find out next on the Eagle Sports Network.
Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles. Call 423-585-4000 for the Carson-Newman rate. Quality Suites of Morristown, the preferred hotel choice of the Eagles.
AEC is a distributor for Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and warranted not to leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-lasting temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position. And the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, we're power with purpose.
Carson-Newman leads by 2. Anderson trying to get it into the front court, and they do. Michelle boxes out Weichel on this near right sideline and gives it to Maggie Campbell. First action of the game for Campbell. And a 2-point Carson-Newman lead. They've erased a 12-point halftime deficit and have taken a lead. Michelle on the block. Double dribble violation as she puts it underneath. Tried to spin back left and a double dribble. 7 unanswered points for Carson-Newman. Anderson has not scored in nearly 3 minutes. Lady Eagles by a deuce. Weichel carrying the load, 15 second half points. Weichel around a screen to her left, hesitates, works to the free throw line, step back jump shot, spins around, drops off the right-hand side. Michelle the rebound. Carson-Newman by 2. After all that hard work to get back into the game, Anderson can basically reset here and tie this contest. Campbell between the rings, bounces it over to Hare, left elbow. Hare spins around, puts the jump shot up there, misses wide left. Pierce there to snatch down the rebound. Carson-Newman ball, leading by 2, 4:15 to go in the third. Weichel into the front court. Will stop at the top of the key, hesitates, sprint right, work all the way to the right corner now. Give it out, Bo Shears between the rings. Skyler dribbles, throws it, Goforth left wing. Dumps it underneath. Bird dribbles twice, spins back, kicks it out, Goforth left corner. She sprints into the middle of the lane, kicks it out. Weichel, top of the key, three-pointer up, missed it short, and a good rebound underneath by Michelle. Great box out against Pierce. 47-45. Carson-Newman on top, 3:47 to go in the third. Carson-Newman outscoring Anderson 18-4. Trojans have missed 8 of 9 shots in the period. Campbell heaves up a right wing 3 and banks it in. I mean, pure luck from Campbell on that shot. That was an awful-looking shot. Her first made field goal of the year, and Anderson back on top. Boshears down the lane, and a foul is called on Bailey, who picks up her third. Well, since Anderson saw McNeil go to the bench, Carson-Newman is outscoring the Trojans by 4. But they have somewhat weathered the storm. McNeil picked up those 4 about 4.5 minutes ago. So now Boshears to the line. Carson-Newman 14 of 19 in the game. They've made 7 of 8 in the period. Down by a point, 3:27 to go in the third. Boshears spins the ball, right-hand shot up there, and it rips the cords. One more coming here for Skyler. Carson-Newman tying the score. They haven't led by more than 2. They've trailed by as many as a dozen. And in a battle between 2 teams that have won 6 of the last 7 regular season titles, a classic going on here. Boshears makes the second foul shot. The lead is back to 1, 49-48, 3:27 to go in the third. Inbound to Campbell in the backcourt. Maggie Campbell, who averages 3 minutes a night, throws it forward to Bailey, chucks it to McDowell. McDowell down the left side of the lane, high arcing shot off the glass on the left side of the lane and into the hoop, 50-49. Anderson back on top, 3:13 to go in the third. Weichel to set up the offense. Not a lot of scoring out there in the post for Carson-Newman. That's where they've done the majority of their damage. Penland works around a screen, thought about a step back tray, instead shovels it over to Goforth. Back out top Weichel. Weichel works against Campbell, jump stop in the lane, right-hand teardrop, missed it wide right, and the rebound to Wilson. And Anderson with a chance to push a 1-point lead out even further. 2:47 to go in the third. Anderson on top by 1. McDowell right wing. Dribbles right around a screen, sprints to the baseline, gets cut off there, throws a pass that gets deflected, picks it back up. Tosses Bailey. Now Hare, right point 3, wide left. Weichel the rebound. Weichel fires it forward. Bird catches, 1 dribble, right block. Ball fakes, puts a shot off the glass and in. Really good job there by Bird. Had the shot blocker Hare, who's 6th in the league in stuffs, on her backside, waited for it, and then a deflection from Penland. Penland saves it in bounds. to Bird. Great hustle by Penland. Throws it to Weichel. Left block. Throws it back out. Penland a three-pointer. Misses it short. Offensive rebound. Goforth. She sticks it in. The hustle from Penland. An offensive rebound from Goforth. And then a deflection by Weichel off of the body of Campbell. Out of bounds. What a sequence that was for Carson-Newman. Hustle leading to points and a three-point lead. And a foul is whistled underneath the bucket. Trying to get open was Goforth, and a foul called on Anderson. And more free throws coming up here for the Lady Eagles. Foul is on McDowell. It's her second. And Goforth to the free throw line. Taylor, 1 of 2 on the season. 53-50, largest lead of the day, and make it 4. This is a 25-9 quarter for Carson-Newman. And one more coming up here. Goforth's shot is up. That's too strong. She gets her own miss, though. Throws it out, Wilson. Now Penland. Penland dribbles right, stops at the top of the key, works around a Pierce screen to her left, stopping, ball faking, getting McDowell in the air, misses the shot, loose basketball, deflected off of Goforth, out of bounds. Well, a pretty good sequence there by Carson-Newman. They score 5 in a row for Carson-Newman to get this largest lead of the day at 54-50. 1:50 to go in the third. To the front court comes McNeil. Desperation time for Anderson. 4 fouls for McNeil, and she's back onto the court. Top of the key, Hare. Zone look here from Carson-Newman. No, check that. Back into a man-to-man look. Wilson, top of the key, spins around, hands it off McNeil, sprints down the left side of the lane, tough shot off the glass, in and one for McNeil. So draw the foul, good take there by McNeil, and the whistle goes against Pierce, who picks up her second, and McNeil to the free throw line. Well, she's been a one-person wrecking crew, 26 points on the day. She's made all 4 of her foul shots and has a chance to trim the margin to a point. McNeil at the free throw line, the left-hand trigger. Shot on the way, short iron, back iron, and in. 1-point game, 54-53, 87 seconds to go in the third. Remember, Carson-Newman trailed by a dozen at halftime, so they have the lead. Penland bounces it to the high post, Bird. Bird dribbles left, sprints down the lane, right-hand layup, doesn't drop. Rebound deflects to the corner, Wilson picks it up. Throws it out to Goforth left wing. And now a whistle. The clock is still going. The clock ran off an extra couple seconds there. So they're going to reset the shot clock to 12. Ball never hit. And those seconds that come off the clock. With 1:05 to go. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. 1:05 to go in the third. Carson-Newman by a point. Penland dribbles left off of the restart. Bounces out Pierce to Wilson. Out top Bird. Catch and shoot. Three-pointer on the way. It is in. Bird ripples the rope from distance. She has 5, and the lead is back to 4. 49 seconds to go in the third period. Addison Bird just connected on her 113th career triple. McNeil dribbles into the lane, kicks it out. Wilson, top of the key, jump shot, wide left. Bird has the rebound poked out of her hands to Penland. Carson-Newman sprints front court. Penland sprints to the middle of the lane to the right block and has her shot swatted by Wilson out of bounds with 30.6 seconds to go. Roughly a 7-second differential shot to game clock here in the third, and a 4-point Carson-Newman lead. This has been their largest of the day. Sperlin to come into the game, replacing McNeil. You got to get her out with those 4 fouls. 57-53. Carson-Newman 28-12 leaders in the third. Inbound Bird throws it out to Goforth. Lobs it right back Bird. Ball fakes, dribbles down the right side of the lane, and a traveling violation should be whistled on Bird, and indeed it is. She was going to get fouled at that point, but she worked through the right side of the lane, and the foul was called. Well, Carson-Newman leads it by 4. Big-time effort to start off this period, an 18-4 start, and a lead of 4. Shot clock is off. McNeil with 27 points, a season high for the grad transfer from Virginia Union. 15 seconds left in the third. Wilson on McNeil, who dribbles left. Good defense from Wilson, 10-9. McNeil now dribbling back to her right, spins back left, gets to the lane, tough shot, blocked by Goforth. Underneath, Wilson misses the shot attempt back, and the rebound is deflected out of play. 3 Lady Eagles were there, and it goes out of play. 1 second on the game clock, 57-53. And the way that some bounces have gone, Carson-Newman has seen Anderson make shots like this at the end of the clock. The Lady Eagles got to get a stop here. Inbound underneath the bucket. They're looking for McDowell. They throw it to her. Penland picks it up, and that's how the quarter comes to a close. Round of applause here for the Lady Eagles. Carson-Newman trailed by 12 at halftime. They throw up 28 points in the third and lead it by 4. Can they keep the momentum rolling? We're going to find out. Fourth quarter coming up next. Fun one here in the 28th all-time meeting. Carson-Newman leads 57-53 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
My name is Cadet Amber Calvillo. I'm in the 278th American National Guard, and I currently go to Carson-Newman. I joined the Tennessee Army National Guard for the experience mainly, so I can say that I'm a part of something totally bigger than myself.
Text 278-ACR to 70000 to join the Tennessee Army National Guard.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Well, we talked about it ad nauseum in the first half. Carson-Newman, 24 second chance points allowed. They only gave up 2 second chance points in the third quarter. And the Lady Eagles limited Anderson to 4 of 16 shooting in the period. Carson-Newman made 10 of 12 at the free throw line. And the lead is 4 with 10 minutes to go. Carson-Newman now trying to survive a really talented and unbeaten Anderson team, one of the 3 remaining unbeatens in conference play. Catawba and Wingate the others. Start the fourth quarter. McNeil with the ball, works around 2 screens to her left, working with 4 fouls in the game. McNeil looking underneath, and they call a foul, and Taylor picks up her 4th. Well, just like that, Taylor comes into the game, picks up a 4th personal foul, and she's going to have to come out. Well, Taylor carried the load in the first half, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Weichel carries the load in the third with 15 third-quarter points. And now Pierce will replace Taylor, but Pierce has been good. 4 points, 4 rebounds, couple blocks. Inbounds underneath, throws it out. McDowell right wing. She dribbles right, stops on the right-hand side, and draws the foul against Penland. Penland just got her hand up there, and a good job by McNeil as well. Really intelligent play by the rookie to get her body into Penland. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, and much more. InterDigital, laser-focused on your success. First free throw falls off the left-hand side by McDowell. She does get another in a 4-point game. Second shot is all nylon. 3-point game, 57-54. Carson-Newman with the lead and the ball, 15 seconds into the final frame. Weichel dribbles across the timeline, works around a Pierce screen to her right, stops on the right elbow, hesitates, gets underneath the bucket, works all the way now to the left corner. McDowell, nearly a foot taller than Weichel on her. Weichel has yet to pass the ball. Wants another screen. Instead, crossover right to left. Step back, give it out. Pierce, extra pass, right point. Penland wide open 3. She shreds the strings from long range. Clutch shot from Campbell Penland. Her first make for a player that's 19th in the country in three-pointers. And the lead is a game-high 6 at 60-54 with 9:10 to play. McNeil front court. Lobs it to the high post and Wilson. Wilson back to the basket. Now spins around against Pierce. Dribbles right. Puts a right-hand shot off the window and in as she got the angle on Pierce on the right block and stuck it in. 60-56, 8:54 to go in the game. Carson-Newman, after halftime, is plus 16. Handoff Penland, handoff Weichel, top the key for Carson-Newman. Stopping, giving it back Penland. Ball fake, dribbles against McNeil to the paint. Top little right-hand runner. Gritty there by Penland. She's into double figures with 10, and it's back to 6. 62-56. McNeil sprints front court, gets shut down by Weichel with 8.5 to go. Down 6, Anderson the basketball. McNeil working to her right-hand side. Works around a screen from Hare. Stops on the left point. Throws it underneath Wilson. Gets double-teamed. Thought she traveled. Gives it out to Hare. She falls down, and Hare sticks a free throw line jump shot. 62-58, 8:10 to play. Carson-Newman basketball. Both teams have made all of their shots here in the period. Boshiers hands it off Penland. Penland hands it off Weichel. Weichel dribbles left around a Pierce screen. Gives Boshiers left corner. Boshiers picks up her dribble. Throws it out to Penland. McNeil is on her. 12 to shoot as Penland dribbles right. Works around a a Pierce screen. Instead, chucks up a three. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Penland has airballed a couple three-pointers in this game, and that is very unlike her. She's 1 of 7 from three-point range in this game. The lead is 4 for Carson-Newman. Anderson ball, 7 3/4 minutes to play. Lady Eagles looking for a third straight win in the series that would match the longest in the all-time history. McNeil right wing, throws a left-hand pass over to Bailey left wing. Three-pointer up, short, rebound Boshiers on the left corner. And now here comes Carson-Newman looking to get this lead back out to a game-high 6. 62-58, 7:20 to play. Weichel to set up the offense, 17 points to lead the team. Out top Pierce to Boshiers, right wing. Boshiers will dribble left, crossover right, down the right side of the lane. Tough fall away runner, doesn't get it to go. Goforth an offensive rebound, and then a traveling violation on Goforth. Great hustle from Taylor. Really good game so far. 7 rebounds. She's got a shot block as well for a player that entered this game 4th in the conference in stuffs. 7 minutes to play. 62-58. Carson-Newman on top of Anderson, overcoming a 12-point halftime deficit. McNeil on the right wing. Hares to her left, and instead McNeil, a right wing three-pointer. That's halfway down and out. Her first miss in 7 tries from three-point range. Rebound Pierce. Boshiers carries it on the right side of the lane. Just working too fast into the front court. And a turnover for Carson-Newman. Just the 10th of the day for the Lady Eagles. 62-58, 6:44 to play. Carson-Newman leads. Anderson's had a few possessions here to try to get back into the ball game and make it a 1-possession game. McNeil getting a screen from Wilson. She always wants to go left, and Weichel knows that and steps to her. Lob underneath. Wilson promptly double-teamed. Now spins back left. Left-hand layup doesn't go in, but a foul is whistled underneath. Carson-Newman sent a bunch of bodies under there. Pierce picks up her third. And free throws coming here for Nalia Wilson, who is 0 for 2 at the free throw line today and a 50% foul shooter on the season. We'll get a pair. 62-58, 6.5 minutes to go. Carson-Newman clings to this lead, but they haven't scored in 2 minutes. Wilson at the line, right-hand foul shot up there, too strong. Well, Wilson kind of uses that guide hand. It's just that she uses the right hand to just kind of cycle it forward. And with 6.5 minutes to go in the game, it's a 4-point contest, and Wilson trying to hit at the line. Anderson is shooting 50% at the free throw line. Second shot from Wilson is all nylon. 62-59. Bird is onto the floor for Carson-Newman. She's 4 points away from 1,000 for her career. 62-59. Carson-Newman by 3. Weichel across the timeline, right to left. Dribbles right, hands off Boshier. To Pierce, top of the key. She gives it right back to Weichel. Works around the screen, hesitates, sprints down the left side of the paint. Left-hand layup, off the glass, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, Pierce, and she draws the foul. Really good work by Pierce on the right block to grab it, and Wilson has picked up her third. 6:11 to go. Pierce at the line. She hasn't made a free throw yet this season. She's 0 for 3 at the stripe on the year. First foul shot from Pierce, no good, wide right. She's 0 for 4. A 41% career free throw shooter. 62-59, 6:11 to play in the game. Pierce's second foul shot up there. That's too strong. Well, not the right person at the line for Carson-Newman in that spot. 2 missed foul shots, 62-59. Carson-Newman has not scored since the 8:40 mark. Left corner, it's in the hands of McDowell. Top of the key to Hare. Hare throws it over to McNeil, right wing. Throws it right back to Hare. Hare one dribble. Right-hand shot over the head of Goforth. Too strong wide left. Offensive rebound, McDowell. She puts it back up. That doesn't go in. Goforth putting in hard work underneath with her 7th rebound. Carson-Newman led by 6 when they last scored. Nearly a 3-minute drought here. Weichel into the front court for Carson-Newman. Hands off Boshiers. Out top, Bird. Slides through her hands. She grabs it back. Has a screen from Pierce coming. Works around it. Gets to the lane. Right-hand shot up there and puts it in. So that ends that drought for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles back on top by 5 now. 64-59 with 5:17 to play. McNeil into the front court. The leading scorer with 27 in the game. Carson-Newman wanted a violation on McNeil. They don't call it. Out top for Hare. 14 to shoot. Looking back for McNeil. Gives it to her. McNeil stops top of the key. She heaves up another 3 and swishes it. A 3-pointer from McNeil and a 2-point game. 64-62. 4:50 to play in the game. Carson-Newman ball. Weichel into the front court. Dribbles right. Hands it off to Boshears. Back out top Bird. High post it goes Pierce. Pierce looking, handing it off Boshears. Sprints to the lane, stops, barrels into Wilson, puts a shot, falling away with a right hand off of the window, and drops it in. 4-point game, 66-62, 4.5 to play. Carson-Newman on top by 4. High-level shot making in the period. Carson-Newman 57%. Anderson 3 of 7. McNeil throws it over to the right wing. Bailey gets a running start, puts a shot up, swatted by Boshears and Pierce. And then here comes Carson-Newman, leading by 4. They've led by as many as 6. It's a 4-point game with 4:07 to play. Boshears to set it up. Works to the right wing, throws it out top of the key. Pierce looks underneath for Bird, swings it left wing, Goforth. Back out top, Weichel. Weichel hesitates against McNeil, 10 on the shot clock. Works around the screen, stops top of the key. Jump shot is in. 19 for Braylon Weichel, the lead back to 6. Cold-blooded for the junior All-American, 17 second-half points. 6-point game, 3:40 to play. McNeil, 30 points on the day. Working around a screen, stepping back, right wing, 3-pointer, missed it short. Boshears the rebound on the right block. Carson-Newman can get its largest lead of the day on this trip. Bird streaking, right block, right-hand layup, left it short. Offensive rebound to Weichel, and a foul. If it's on McNeil, it's her 5th. Let's see who they call it on. It is on McNeil, and she has been DQ'd. 5th foul on McNeil with 30 points in the game, and Carson-Newman will have a chance when we come back to get its largest lead. 68-62, 3:24 left. Stick with us for the stretch run. Eagles looking for their 3rd consecutive win over the Trojans when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
At Aramark, this year we go back to our foundation. At Aramark, we are great food and great service with great guests. That is the Aramark way. From coffee at Maples to sandwiches in Stokely, Aramark is here to produce high-quality food for you. A foundation of fresh food, a foundation of speedy service, and a foundation that's built for you, now and for the future. That is the Aramark way.
Well, we spent a lot of the first half talking about rebounding. Carson-Newman is out-rebounding Anderson in the second half, 21-15. The Lady Eagles have made 5 of 9 from the floor in the 4th period. And Braylon Weichel is at the free throw line looking to add to 19 points in the game, 17 of which came in the second half. She scored the team's first 13 points of the second half, and she makes the first foul shot, and she'll get another crack at it. 20 points yet again for Braylon Weichel. The All-American has a 20-point game for the 33rd time in her career, and now her 57th game. Second shot is in for Weichel. The lead is a game-high 8. 70-62 with 3:20 to play in the game. 6-0 Carson-Newman run here after Anderson pulled within 2. Down the right side of the lane goes McDowell, and she draws a foul on Addison Bird. Second on Bird, team's 4th. Well, Carson-Newman has scored 6 unanswered. Anderson has not scored in nearly 2 minutes. McDowell at the free throw line, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 of 6 at the line. But she came in shooting 64% against the league. She's 2 of 11 in the game. First free throw from McDowell goes home. And the second foul shot coming up here. 70-63, 3:13 to play in the game. That put an end to Carson-Newman's 6-0 scoring run on the McDowell foul shot. And the second toss is up there. Front iron, backboard and home. Carson-Newman by 6, 3:10 to play in the game, 70-64. Weichel dribbles across the timeline right to left. Bailey now gets her chance at Braylon Weichel. Brittany Bailey at 6 feet tall against Weichel. It really hasn't mattered in the second half. Bird tosses underneath. Taylor back onto the floor, travels. Pretty good defense there by Wilson. She pulled the chair. That's an old Karl Malone play to pull the chair out from underneath Taylor. 2:55 to play, so a quick turnover. And now Anderson can get this thing to within a 4 or even a 3-point game. Bailey dribbles right, hands it off McDowell. She dribbles to her left, spins back right, throws it Bailey right corner. Bailey dribbles all the way around the perimeter, stops at the free throw line, dribbles back down the right side of the lane, puts a tough shot up, doesn't get it to go. Offensive rebound to McDowell. She puts a shot back up, and it's deflected out of play by Goforth. Goforth 7 rebounds on the day for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles gives up another offensive rebound though. Inbound on the baseline, comes out to Michelle, right elbow. She pulls the trigger on a jump shot, way too strong. Wilson collects the glass, falls to the ground, and a foul is whistled on Carson-Newman. I think it's on Taylor, and that's going to be her 5th. And it is. 5 on Taylor. Wilson will go to the free throw line as Carson-Newman is over the limit, and Taylor is out. Taylor, frustrating day in the second half, but she really carried this team in the first half. Taylor in the first half, 15 points, 6 of 9 shooting. She had 9 rebounds. Second half for Taylor, been limited to 4 minutes. Hasn't attempted a shot in the game. So free throws coming up here for Nalia Wilson at the stripe in this contest. Anderson is 12 of 21, 57%. And Wilson is going to come out of the game, and Maggie Campbell will get a chance to shoot the free throws. So Wilson's slow to come out. 70-64 with 2:28 to go. The 278th Armored Cavalry Regiment would like to thank Carson-Newman University and its community for its support. As a partner with CN, the 278th ACR will provide you with the opportunity to achieve your educational goals and much more. The 278th ACR invites you to be a leader while serving our community, our state, and our country. Come ride with the Tennessee Cavalry. Text 278 ACR to 70,000. Well, Campbell will shoot these free throws for Anderson. I thought that maybe Carson-Newman might have a chance to decide who would shoot those free throws, but because of an injury, it's Campbell at the line. First free throw up, hits high off the backboard, nearly goes over the top of the backboard, clicks off of it, and goes in. 70-65, 2:28 to play in the game. Second shot here for Campbell, who had scored 1 point all year. Second shot up there, it goes in. 70-66 with 2:28 to play in the game. Goforth across the timeline along this near left sideline. Lobs underneath the left block. Pierce kicks out Boshears, top of the key. Skylar dribbles left, throws a backdoor pass looking for Weichel, and it's out of bounds. Weichel was juking left, was trying to come back right, and Mike Mincy is forced to call for time. Anderson has missed 9 of its last 10 shots from the floor, but they're within 4. And with 2:17 to go, they'll have the basketball as Mike Mincy calls for time. Stay tuned after the basketball game. We'll have today's AEC electrifying play of the game. Powering the Carson-Newman Eagles, Mossy Creek in your life. AEC, after all, you're not just a utility customer, you're a co-op member. So we'll have that call for you coming up after this basketball game. With Carson-Newman on top by 4, it'll be Anderson Ball here stepping out of this. So here comes Anderson, down 4, 2:15 to play in the game. Bailey at the top of the key to set up the offense. Looks right, throws it left. Campbell tosses underneath Michelle, gives it to a cutting Bailey. She dribbles it off of her foot, picks it up, and a 3-second violation on Michelle with 2:03 to play in the game. Carson-Newman on top by 4 with the ball, 2:03 left. Weichel with the basketball will come across the timeline, coming right to left. This is a big possession here. Carson-Newman can start to feel really good if they can score. Pierce top of the key, slings it left side, Bird. Bird back, Weichel top of the key. 17 to shoot, plenty of time. As she dribbles to the right corner, gives it out, Bird. Looks underneath, pulls the trigger on a 3, misses it wide left, and Hare there for the rebound. And Goforth is called for the personal foul, and that sends Anderson to the free throw line. Well, this gives the Trojans a chance to score with the clock stopped. And Hare on the year is a great foul shooter, 82%, so that's not a very good call for Carson-Newman. Sperlin's into the game replacing Campbell with 1:41 to go, 70-66. Carson-Newman's worked so hard to get back into this game. You wonder where their conditioning level is right now here with 1:41 to play. Hare, the senior out of Orlando, Florida. First foul shot on the way. She drops it in calmly, making it a 3-point game with 1:41 to play. Anderson hasn't made a field goal in 3.5 minutes, but they're within 3. Second shot from Hare, puts it up there, puts it in. 2-point game, 70-68. 1:41 left. Penland will come into the game and replace Addison Bird with 7 points. On the day, Penland has 10, and Carson-Newman ahead by just 2. Lady Eagles with the basketball. Carson-Newman has not scored since the 3:27 mark. Nearly 2 minutes, and Mike Mincy calls for time with 1:33 to play. 6-0 Anderson run after Carson-Newman had gone on a 6-0 run. So with 1:33 left, Hare's foul shots make this a 2-point game with 1:33 to play. Game reset. Shamika McNeil, 30 points in the game, but she is fouled out with 5 fouls. Fouled out several minutes ago. Carson-Newman being led in scoring by Braylon Weichels, 21 points, one of 4 players in double figures. Lindsey Taylor has fouled out. 15 points, 10 rebounds for Taylor. Penland and Boshears each with 10. 1:33 to play, and to be frank, this is a must-score possession for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles got to get something here. Goforth to fire it in with 1:33 to play in the game. Goforth gives it to the backcourt, and Boshears, Sperlin on her as she dribbles across the timeline, throws it to Weichel right wing. Weichel eludes a defender, gets to the right block, puts a shot up, misses it. Tried to draw a foul, didn't get a call. Lady Eagles got the offensive set they want. And now here comes Anderson, down 2, 1:17 to play. They led by 12 at halftime. Carson-Newman's been ahead by as many as 6. Sperlin, right side of the lane, throws it underneath. Michelle puts a shot up, doesn't get it to go. Tantalizingly close to dropping in. Rebound Pierce. Carson-Newman ball ahead by 2. 1 minute to play in the game. Can the Lady Eagles get a death nail here on this possession? Boshears out Penland to Pierce at the high post. Pierce back to the basket, 13 to shoot as she dribbles right, hands it off Weichel. Sperlin to flex, loose ball. Sperlin picks it up, timeout Anderson. This is kind of what Carson-Newman did at the beginning of the game. Pierce had to dribble, tried to hand it off. Weichel couldn't catch it with 45.7 to go. Carson-Newman has not scored since the 3:27 mark. Last time CN scored. And ahead by 2 with 45.7 seconds left. Remember, Carson-Newman, their last time they trailed by 12 at halftime, February 1st, 2020. Carson-Newman trailed by 12 at halftime, came back to take the lead, forced overtime, forced double overtime, took a lead, 100-109 with 10 seconds to play. Mackenzie Gadsden hit a three-pointer at the buzzer to stun the Lady Eagles. And Carson-Newman trying to avoid that fate here with 45.7 seconds left. Again, McNeil and Taylor have fouled out. One of the top players for each side have fouled out. So it's Campbell, McDowell, Hare, Bailey, and Michelle. Inbound to Campbell. Campbell will dribble it out to the top of the key and set up the offense. They're looking for Hare. Instead, they throw it to Hare, and then a whistle, and a foul is called on Carson-Newman. It's on Boshears, well away from the basketball, and it sends Hare to the free throw line. And it should be McDowell to the free throw line instead of Hare. So instead of the 82% foul shooter, they send the 54%. McDowell, who is 6 of 8 in the game. 38 seconds to play. Carson-Newman 2 timeouts. Anderson 1 timeout. First free throw, McDowell, short and wide left. So Carson-Newman will have a lead after this foul shot. The question is, can they rebound if McDowell misses? been a big issue. Anderson plus 12 on the glass. They have 24 offensive rebounds. Second shot, wide left. Loose in the corner. Michelle, an offensive rebound. Michelle shoves off of Goforth. A foul on Michelle, and that'll give the ball back to Carson-Newman. Michelle threw her elbow into Goforth. Good pressure from Taylor, and it's Carson-Newman ball with 34.4 seconds to play. Ahead by 2, and a full court press now employed here for Anderson. Goforth inbound the ball. Goforth looking, still looking. And now Mike Mincy calls for time. Timeout, Mike Mincy with 34.4 seconds to play. Mincy will have one timeout to go here. 70-68. Carson-Newman has not scored since the 3:27 mark. (70-68). One timeout apiece. 34.4 seconds to play in the game. Anderson has scored the game's last 6. Carson-Newman has not scored since the 3:27 mark. Their last field goal is at the 3:55 mark. Carson-Newman has had some opportunities to get some good looks. They just haven't converted with 34.4 seconds to go in the game. Carson-Newman is trying to win a third consecutive matchup against Anderson. It would match the longest for the 4th time. They did it in 2011-12, 16-17, most recently in 2018, and trying to do it yet again here. And Mike Mincy trying to draw up something masterful here that would give the Lady Eagles a 2-possession lead. Shamika McNeil is on the bench with 5 fouls, 30 points, 7 of 9 from three-point range. The team has hit one other three-pointer. That was from Maggie Campbell. She banked it in. So if Carson-Newman can get a bucket here, it would be critical. Lady Eagles will come out with Weichel, Goforth, Penland, Boshiers, and Pierce against Sperlin, McDowell, Hare, Michelle, and Bailey. It'll be Penland to inbound the ball at the hash mark near left sideline. Penland will look left, and now bounce it out to Pierce. Pierce will give it over to Boshiers. Boshiers on the right-hand side will cross over. Boshiers spins around off of Sperlin's pressure, goes between the legs with 25 seconds to play. Weichel comes out to catch, 18 on the shot clock. About a 4-second differential. Weichel dribbles left all the way into the lane, kicks it out, Goforth, back out Penland. 10 to shoot here. Carson-Newman has to go now with 12 seconds to play. Penland dribbling right, still dribbling right. Mike Mincy calls for time with 9 seconds to play and 5 seconds on the shot clock. Leading it by 2, and you wonder now that Carson-Newman used too much time. Carson-Newman has not scored in 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Addison Bird will come into the game. Anderson has scored 6 unanswered. What a game this has been. Trojans have led by as many as a dozen. That was at halftime. Carson-Newman has taken as much as a 6-point lead. That was at 70-62 off of a 6-0 run. But they have not scored since. And now what does Mike Mincy draw up with 9 seconds to go in the game? 5 seconds on the shot clock. It's going to be Goforth to inbound the ball. Bird and Weichel are on the left block. Penland's on the right block. And Boshiers is in the left corner. Inbound comes out to Weichel. Weichel dribbles right around the Penland screen. Stopping, hesitating. Cannot get the shot off in time. 3.1 seconds to play. And it's a 2-point game. Anderson's going to call a timeout to advance the ball to the front court. And Carson-Newman will bring Sydney Pierce back onto the floor as Anderson calls for time with 3.1 seconds left. And now that scenario that we had a year and a half ago is there. The Trojans can win it with a 3, and they can shock Carson-Newman again on this floor. And the Trojans, remember, we'll go back through this stat, 22% three-point shooting, the 27th worst margin in the country this year. They have made a season-high 8 three-pointers. They made 8 against Queens on November 23rd. And the ball will be inbounded on the far left sideline. No Shamika McNeil. The line of thinking has always been you go for the win on the road, the tie at home, so you would think Anderson might consider a win here. 4 seconds on the clock. They do add some time back onto the clock. 4 seconds left, 70-68. Carson-Newman on top, and this would be gut-wrenching for Carson-Newman. The Lady Eagles trailed by 12. Were able to flip that plus 20 over roughly a 17-minute period in the second half, but it all comes down to this final possession at 70-68 with 4 seconds to play. Full timeout from Anderson. AEC member-owned, service-driven. We'll have our AEC electrifying play of the game coming up for you after the ball game. Trojans have missed 10 of their last 11 shots from the floor. And their last 6. They have not made a field goal since the 5:03 mark on a McNeil three-pointer. So what gives here? 4 seconds to play. Katie Bean's on the floor with Goforth, Pierce, Weichel, and Boshiers. McDowell to inbound on the far left sideline. Looking out top for Bailey. Now they go with a back screen. McDowell still holding it. Throws it to the corner. Hare puts up a 2-point jump shot. Too strong. Rebound, Boshiers. Carson-Newman wins it. The Lady Eagles overcome a 12-point halftime deficit and survive a late surge to take down the Trojans for the 3rd consecutive meeting. 70-68. Fantastic contest. It comes down to the wire, and Mike Mincy's team survives at home. 70-68, the final score. The Lady Eagles celebrate a victory as they hand the Trojans their first conference loss of the season. The final tally, 70-68. We're back to wrap things up from Holt Fieldhouse. Domino's post-game report coming up in a moment. 70-68. Carson-Newman outduels the Trojans here on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The game's over, but we're just getting warmed up. The Domino's post-game report starts in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bird steps into a three-pointer. She connects at the other end.
Your stats breakdown, a conversation with Mike Mincy, and player interviews are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, AEC, bringing the winning game plan to your team. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, the official beverage of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing laser-focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service-built. By Aramark, a foundation of fresh food and speedy service. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Quality Suites, an official hotel of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Tennessee National Guard, a generation of volunteers. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Lady Eagles, Michael Wattrang.
Back here to Holt Fieldhouse as we wrap things up on a Carson-Newman victory here today. The final score, Lady Eagles win it 70-68. Surviving down the stretch to win the basketball game by a deuce in this one. Let's start things off with our AEC electrifying play of the game, because that is going to give us insight into what happened into this basketball game. And we give it to Braylon Weichel, who with 9:02 to go in the third quarter, hit her third consecutive three-pointer in the first minute of the second half to guide the Lady Eagles back. She scored the first 13 second-half points for Carson-Newman. Lady Eagles opened on an 18-4 scoring run to jump out to a 47-45 lead midway through the third. They held on to the lead the rest of the way, and it was Braylon Weichel's play. That is our AEC electrifying play of the game. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You're a co-op member. That's the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Well, Weichel did her work here today to be able to guide Carson-Newman all the way back, and this is how it happened. Carson-Newman overall in the game ends up shooting 38%, but it was a defense in the second half that wins the day. They give up 4 second chance points in half number 2, and they force Anderson into 23% second half shooting as Carson-Newman outscores Anderson 41-27 in the second half. Overall, Carson-Newman 23 of 61, 38%. 5 of 19 from three-point range, 26%. 4 of 6 from three-point range in the third quarter during that massive comeback in which they outscored the Trojans 28-12. And 19 of 27 from the free throw line. That is 70% shooting. Anderson on the other side, 22 of 71, 31%. 8 of 16 from the three-point arc, 50%. And 16 of 27 from the free throw line, 59%. Carson-Newman led in scoring, one of 4 double-figure scores, 21 points from Braylon Weichel, 6 of 19 shooting from the floor for Braylon in this contest. Weichel, 21 points, moves up to 23rd all-time. She passes Ashley Tipton on the program's all-time scoring list, moving up the list yet again in this game. 3 more trifectas as well for Weichel. Lindsay Taylor finishes with 15 points and 10 rebounds in just 18 minutes of play, 6 of 9 shooting for her in the game. Campbell Penland with 10 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 3 rebounds in the contest. 10 points, 4 rebounds for Skylar Boshiers. Addison Bird leads the way off of the bench with 7 points. 4 points for Sydney Pierce with 7 rebounds, a couple assists, and a couple blocks for her as well. Taylor Goforth, 3 points, 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Boy, she was integral in this contest for the Lady Eagles as well here today for Coach Mike Mincy's crew. Otherwise, for Anderson, Shamika McNeil leads the way with 30 points in the basketball game, but she fouls out in 29 minutes of play, and that really a big reason why Carson-Newman was able to do what they did down the stretch of the basketball game, was because McNeil was in foul trouble. 30 points, 7 of 9 from three-point range in the game as well. The only other player to hit crest double figures, Diamond McDowell, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists in 39 minutes on the floor. Brittany Bailey scores just 2 points on 1 of 12 shooting, but she snatches down 14 rebounds in the game. Samantha Michelle with 6 points and 10 rebounds. Then the bench did a pretty good job. Taylor Hare, 6 points, 6 rebounds. 7 points, 4 rebounds for Nelia Wilson. 2 points and 3 rebounds for Jalen Sperlin. And Maggie Campbell, 5 points in 4 minutes of play on the day. Carson-Newman outscores Anderson in the paint 36-22, but everywhere else it's Anderson's game. 14-12 off turnovers, 28-12 second chance points, 20-11 in the bench point category. Carson-Newman leads for 16 minutes, Anderson for 22. The game was tied for nearly 2 minutes. Carson-Newman by as many as 8, Anderson by as many as 12. In a game that featured 10 lead changes and 3 ties. It's Carson-Newman surviving against Anderson 70-68. We're back to wrap things up on the Domino's post-game report when we come back as Carson-Newman wins a second consecutive home contest by a final score of 70-68 over the Trojans. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse to wrap things up on the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Building a new home? AEC can help. Build an all-electric home with an electric heat pump, an electric water heater, an electric range, and an electric washer and dryer. AEC's certified energy inspector will provide expert advice during construction and a complete home inspection upon finish. Before the drywall is in place, call AEC at 865-719-8322. AEC. We're power with purpose. We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owner's Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931. More player interviews and stats come your way in 60 seconds when the Domino's postgame report continues on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
We're back at Holt Fieldhouse where Carson-Newman survives against Anderson. Despite trailing by 12 at halftime, Carson-Newman comes back to win this game by 2. Largest comeback for Carson-Newman since they trailed by 14 to Coker in February of last year. That was on the road, and the Lady Eagles came back to win that basketball game. Against the Cobras, Carson-Newman improves to 6-2 and 3-1 in conference play. Anderson on the other side now 5-3 and 5-1 in league action. And the Lady Eagles win this game, and now they turn their sights to road games. UVA-Wise on Wednesday and Newberry on Saturday. We'll have both of those games for you here on the Eagle Sports Network. But when we come back, it's the men's turn to take on this Anderson club that has a top 5 win under its belt. The men's team will try to win a third consecutive matchup. Adam Cavalier standing by when we come back. Once again, the final score, Carson-Newman 70, Anderson 68. We'll talk to you again later. Stick with us for the men's game here on the Eagle Sports Network.